to attempt to fly across the Atlantic, and I also worked the Women's Opportunity. I was born on July 24th, 1897. My parents are Edwin and Amy Otis Earnhardt, and my one and only sister is Marilyn. As a child, I lived in Kansas. I loved reading and sports. My favorite sport is basketball, and I love playing. My sister is my best friend. I was homeschooled until 5th grade. Then I went to school in St. Paul. Later, I got married to George B. Clinton. We got married February 7th, 1931 at George's mother's house. I chose not to have any kids because I was never home. I was an author and a pilot. I died on July 12th, 1937. Never interrupted someone doing what she said could be done.
Hi, I'm Rose. I was born in Tushy, Alabama. My parents were I said I was born in outside of my mom's house. I worked as a safety. My husband ran each other. But as I got older, I had discrimination, and I was stopped believing in very clear book. When I was really old, I stayed in my house in Boston, sitting until I died on October 24th, 2000. I died of first of I was an influencer to the Agabus. I am Pocahontas. I was born in the year of 1596 on October 17th after the English settled in Chesapeake. I was a hero. In fact, I saved a settler during his execution by putting my head on him before my father could strike him. I was only the age of 13 when this act of bravery. Now you may be wondering, who was my father? Well, he was none other than the almighty Powwow. Did you know that in my time we didn't have school? I never went to school. I was taught by my mother. I learned things like how to make clay pots, use basketball, how to work in the garden, and how to make clothes from animals. I was also taught by the Englishmen how to speak English. I married an Algonian Indian named Copeland, but later married John Wolfe after being kidnapped. I married John on April 5th, 1614. Together we had one child named Thomas Rolfe. I, after marrying John, got baptized and changed my name to Rebecca Wolfe. In the year of 1617, I died from smallpox.
Hi, I am Betsy Ross. I was born on January 1752 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I had 17 siblings. I was 84 when I died. I got all my wisdom, beauty, and knowledge from my mom, and my mom influenced me, and I died in 1836. Good day.
Hi, I'm Abraham Lincoln. I was the 16th president of the United States. I was born near Hartford, Kentucky on February 12, 1809. I had one brother and one sister. My brother's name was Thomas Jr. Lincoln. My sister's name was Sarah Lincoln. I only went to school when I was 6, 7, 11, 13, and 15 years old. I loved books and Lincoln Logs. I married a crazy lady named Mary Todd. We had 4 kids: Robert Todd, Tad, William Wallace, and Edward Baker Lincoln. I influenced the USA by freeing slavery. I died on April 15, 1809.
I was born in the late 69 BC. My parents, Ptolemy XII Elite and Cleopatra V, had 3 children. We all grew up in Alexandria, Egypt. I like jewelry and eating. I also like to read. My friends are Olympus, Theophilus, and Julius Caesar. I didn't go to school, but I had tutors. One of my famous quotes was, "My honor was not yielded, but conquered Maryland." My middle years might have been a little crazy because of my 4 marriages. I married Julius Caesar, Mark Antony, and 2 unnameable people. I had 4 children. My jobs were ruling my country. I had knowledge, wisdom, and beauty all at the same time. I read books to help with school. I looked up to my mother. In August 1230 BC, I died because of an asp, which is a poisonous snake that bit me. I bathed in donkey milk because I believed that it would make my skin beautiful. I today would be at least 2,000 years old.
Hi, I'm Travis Pastrana. I was the first person to do a double
on a dirt bike. I inspired, cold I meant to. I raced a Monster Jam and stock car. I jumped my dirt bike into the San Francisco Bay. I have broken 27 bones in my body. My nicknames are the Gimp and the Wonder Boy. I race rally car. I was born on October 8th, 1983. My age is 29. My parents are Debbie Pastrana and Robin Pastrana. I have no siblings. I enjoy racing and exercise. My interests are racing and having fun. My two best friends are Andy Bell and Street Bike Tommy. I graduated at 15 years old. I was married on March 2011 to Lindsay Adam Hawkins. My jobs are an actor and a pro freestylist.
Okay. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take is one of my famous quotes. Hi, I'm Wayne Gretzky. I was born on January 26, 1961 in Brantford, Ontario, Canada. I was practically born to be a hockey player. The winter of my third birthday, my parents flooded our backyard so I could play hockey. I was on an all-star team for 10 and 11-year-olds. At 14, I was on a team with 20 and 21-year-olds. In high school, I had a choice of being on the NHL or the MLB, and I chose the NHL. And I went to the college at the University of Alberta to finally make my dream happen. At the age of 17, I was in the NHL. 40 regular season records, 15 playoff records, 5 Lady Byng trophies, and 6 All-Star records. Most people say I was the best person to skate on the ice. In my second season, I broke my record for 2 assists in a season. In one season, I scored 215 points with 92 goals and 163 assists. In 1988, the Oilers traded me to the Kings. On July 17, 1988, I married Janet Jones and we had 4 kids, Ty, Tristan, Trevor, and Emma. My role model was Gordon Hill. I can say that I am better than my role model, and I want everyone to be able to see it.
Hi, I'm Patrick Johnson. I was born on August 14th, 1959 in Lansing, Michigan. I had 9 other brothers and sisters. My parents were Irvin, Sarah, and Christine. I went to school at Everett High and Michigan State University. Eyes hurt.
I played for Washington.
I married Erlitha Kelly in 1991. I had 2 kids named Irvin Johnson III and Alyssa Johnson. She was adopted. The only job I had was basketball. I won a lot of awards like the NCAA title, the MVP of the NCAA tournament, 5 NBA titles, 3 MVP of the playoffs, and 1 regular season MVP. I work for ESPN and part on the LA Dodgers right now. I started to play because of the New York Knicks. My career stats were 17,707 points, 10,141 assists, 906 games, and 33,245 minutes.
Hi, I am one of the best hunters that ever lived. One of my interests in childhood was to be a hunter. One of my best friends was Davy Crockett. I was born October 22nd, 1734 in Philadelphia. One of my favorite quotes was, "All you need is a good gun, a good horse, and a good wife." I married Rebecca Bryan August 14, 1756. My parents are Squire Booth and Sarah Booth. I went to Mountain City Elementary. I have never been lost, but I have been confused in the wilderness.
The button work?
I died September 26, 1820. I was one of the best outdoor men to ever live.
I was born near Limestone, Tennessee in 1786. I had 2 parents, John and Rebecca. I had no brothers or sisters. I have lived in Tennessee. I like to go hunting for meat, and I herded cattle. When I was 12, I ran away from school for getting into trouble. I married Polly Finley in 1804 in Tennessee. I had 2 kids. My kids like to hunt. I was a scout for General Andrew Jackson because I was a good shot. The men in the army liked me because they were always short of food, and I would shoot wild game animals for them to cook. I was a congressman. Later, after the war, I was a famous bear hunter, storyteller, and Tennessee lawmaker. I died in 1836 defending the Alamo. I am Davy Crockett.
Hi, I'm Theodore Roosevelt Jr. I was born on October 27, 1858. My parents were Martha and Theodore Roosevelt. I spent my younger years playing Indians, building wigwams, climbing trees, and riding our pony, General Grant. I attended Harvard University to receive an education. I was the 26th President of the United States. I won the Nobel Peace Prize for settling the war between Russia and Japan. I helped engineer the building of the Panama Canals. I leave you with this: keep your eyes on the stars and keep your feet on the ground.
Hi, I'm Second Julian. I was born as a Shoshone Indian in Lemhi, Idaho in 1782. I was captured by the Missouri River Indians at age 12. I was sold to slavery to a French-Canadian fur trader named Tussin Carbonneau. We were hired to guide the Lewis and Clark expedition in 1805. We were married and had an infant son named Jean Baptiste. And we traveled thousands of miles to the Pacific Northwest. My grave is located in Lander, Wyoming in 1812. My life is legendary and a popular heroine.
I was born on April 13, 1743 in Virginia. I was an inventor, author, and a lawyer. I liked to go hunting as a kid. I invented the 7-day calendar clock run by cannonballs. One of my favorite activities was reading. When I was 14, my father died. When I was 17, I was ready for college. I went to Williams and Mary. My name is Thomas Jefferson. I also had 6 kids. I married Martha Whalers on January 1st, 1772. I died on Declaration's 50th birthday. I was also in the Civil War.
Hi, I am Sergeant Flood. I was one of the first people to explore the West. I was born in 1782. When I was a kid, I liked to go on adventures with my friends Lewis and Clark. One day when I was 21, we decided to go on an adventure to explore the West. When we got to Iowa, I got in a war. We all fought the best we could. We won, but we were all hurt. Clark killed us with his medicines. Then I got sick. We struggled for food, but then something in my stomach popped, and I died 1804, August 20th.